Ready for some racing? I sure am! Bananas, lightning, and Cooper shells, oh my! It's Mario Kart 64, today on Power Up! And welcome to another edition of Power Up. First of all, I'd like to say to all of my fans out there, Merry Christmas! Or to all of you that celebrate Christmas anyway. To celebrate, I'm going to do 2 episodes, but not conjoined. There'll be 2 separate ones. So for my first episode, or at least my first part anyway, I'm going to take a look at Mario Kart 64. One of my favorite kart racers. Well, let's get racing! Mario Kart. Those words bring up memories of firing red shells at people, last second first place finishes, and using shortcuts. In 1992, Nintendo released Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. It was received well, and invented the kart racer genre of video games. A couple years later, the Nintendo 64 was released, and naturally, Mario Kart 64 soon followed thereafter. The big addition was adding the number of players in multiplayer from 2 to 4, which was very good considering the N64 had 4 controller ports. And just like Super Mario Kart, there are 8 racers, all from the Mario universe to choose from. This time around though, Donkey Kong replaces Donkey Kong Jr., and Mario is now a selectable player too this time around. Donkey Kong replaced Donkey Kong Jr.? That's weird. But anyway, going on. A couple new items, as well as variations of old ones, make a debut in this game as well. Red and green shells get tripled this time around, making effective shields from either enemies or items lying on the racetrack, and they can be fired instead just as well. New items making their debut is the fake item box, which looks just like a real one, except the question mark is upside down, and running into it makes you wipe out. The other item is the blue spiny shell. Well, in this game anyway, I don't think it is as efficient and cheap as it would turn out to be in later installments of the series. In Mario Kart 64, it stays on the ground pretty much. Also, it has a chance when fired to hit a wall and cancel out, unlike the later iterations where it takes to the sky. And I feel in later games it unbalanced the game a bit. Well anyway, besides racing, Battle Mode makes its balloon-popping return, with 4 new tracks to play in. And if you play with 3 or more people, the first 2 to get eliminated turn into mini bomb carts, turning you into basically a bomb on wheels, giving you a chance to get a little revenge on the person that knocked you out. Although, as the aforementioned bomb cart, you can only pop 1 kart's balloon, but it can make a difference. Okay, and as usual, before you wrap things up, if you live in or around South St. Paul, Minnesota, or Minnesota in particular, please visit my good friends at Level Up Games. As usual, the address is below. And there it is again. And please visit my website at www.skakinbacon.com/skakinbaconmedia, as well as my animation site at www.skakinbacon.com/SBA. Well, that's for this first episode. Be sure to watch the second episode soon. So as usual, Merry Christmas, and thank you, and stay tuned for another episode of Power Up!